Morning, nice to see you today. Thank you so much as ever for your time. Listen, a while back, I don't know if you remember, but a lovely lady called Alice sent some pictures over that she picked up in a charity shop, and we had a bit of a discussion here on the show about the things that you do pick up, whether it be books, old, I've seen actually, by the way, old games, those sort of things. You remember board games? They're not in fashion now, are they? But when you look at some of the games, you think, wow, people actually bought that, set it up, and thought that was some entertainment, and they are, aren't they? I still like Snakes and Ladders, nothing wrong with that, is there? But of course, who's got the time now for Monopoly? It's an absolute masterclass, isn't it, in staying put? That really got me thinking, because as I say, Alice said, she'd bought Kim Wilde and she'd done this and done that. And first of all, I wanted to say, because a lot of people got in touch and said, Neil, did you ever meet Kim Wilde? And I thought, oh yeah. Then I thought, actually, yes, quite a few. In fact, I've interviewed her. And as I often say here on the show, I'm not being rude or dismissive or anything. You meet so many people in this wonderful job. And if it wasn't for the documentation or indeed the video or something like that, you think, oh, right, yeah, I did do an interview with that man. And particularly when they've been around a long time, say like the Hollywood star who recently had an unfortunate accident, Jeremy Renner. I thought, oh, right. And then I realized I had interviewed him. But sometimes, let me tell you, in that particular period, as well with film stars and stuff, you can be doing up to 4 or 5 a day. It was incredibly busy. Fortunately, not as busy now, but still still busy, but not as busy as that. And sometimes, you think, did I meet that person? And then there are lost tapes, all that sort of stuff. So what I wanted to say to you today was, here is me with the beautiful Kim Wilde, the last time that she came into the studio. Now, Kim, of course, shot to fame over here, all thanks to that cracking track, Kids in America, which was produced by her brother, the very talented Ricky Wilde. Kim and Ricky, of course, are the offsprings of the brilliant 50s rocker Marty Wilde. I've also interviewed him too. Now, what I wanted to share with you today is, and being spurred on by that charity shop find, was, did you ever meet your pop idol? Because as I say, I've been lucky enough to meet and work, and I have to say, sometimes when you work with them, they're not as nice to know, if you get the picture. But have you ever met your pop idol? And what was it like? How did you meet them? And did they live up to your expectations? Was it during their, absolute fame era? Or was it many years later and you realised, dare I say, that they're actually just, well, like you and me, So when you meet them a little bit older and you think, oh right, so they're not the super god that I thought or the pop princess that I truly admired. It's always changeable, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? But what I wanted to know, and as I say, please get involved, like and share. Let's have a little bit of fun in this particular segment. Did you meet your pop prince or pop princess? And did you buy their record? And did you get a signature, in fact? Or indeed, I know it was hard in that particular period, because everybody now, they can just instantly take a picture, can't they? And there's, up on Instagram within minutes and, that sort of stuff. The older era, it was a lot harder, wasn't it? Maybe you had to queue. And if there was a picture, not as easy to get hold of. And more importantly, did the person taking the picture take the right picture? You know what I'm saying? We've all had the blurred outcome, haven't we, from someone we've trusted who you never speak to again. I know. So do let me know, pop princess, pop prince, who was your favourite? Did you ever meet them? Or more importantly, who would you have liked to have met that sadly now you can't? A little bit of fun here on a Sunday. I thought it might all cheer us up. And yes, Kim Wilde was as stunning as I remembered it in the video. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.